Hey everybody, what's going on? My name is Kayla and welcome to my world. How's everybody doing out there today? Sorry if I look a little bit of a mess, but I'm like super tired. Um, how's everybody's holidays going? I want to know. Let me know. I want to know, like, what are your plans for Christmas? Like, New Year's. Anybody got that special someone that they can actually, kiss underneath the mistletoe? Um, I don't know. Tell me. I know that me and my boyfriend are going down to my mom's. Well, I don't know if he is, but I know I am. So, and I love going down to my mom's. That's my favorite part. Like, um, being able to like help my mom sit there and make the Christmas dinner. I remember one year we like sit there and had a little play fight with the mashed potatoes, um, and I loved it. It was great. So um, I've got some views. I don't know if everybody is wanting to, even hear, but like, I wanted to talk about this war on terrorism. And I know that, sorry, I had to adjust my audio level. But anyway, I see what's going on and out in the world today, and I'm not too happy. And it breaks my heart because the fact that what we have gone through, and now the terrorists want to turn their attention from us over to Paris. And it I find it really ridiculous. I mean, come on, who does this? Why find somebody to like people to terrorize? It's not cool at all. And my heart is reaching out to Paris right now. I'll give you a shout out. My prayers are going with you. I know how it is to lose someone, that is close to you and that you love. And I know that it's got to be really hard for you right now. And Paris, I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. And like I said, my heart goes out to you guys. I'll be praying for you. But anyway, I know that the issues we have today and what we've been facing, I'd be pretty dumb to sit there and say that, I wish we could, I hadn't wished we couldn't go back, to the 90s, because I wish we could. I really do. But, it's the fact that the 90s were so much better than what we have today. Why do we've got to face this war on terrorism? It's ridiculous. You got people killing other people, and it doesn't matter, regardless if we have different kinds of terrorists and not the terrorists from overseas or ISIS. We've got terrorists in our own community every day. We've got sexual pedophiles, we've got child molesters, we've got people killing people. It don't matter if you're black or you're white or you're Indian or Mexican. I don't care. People still killing people. We all bleed the same color. Yeah, we may not look the same color half the time, but we all still bleed the same color. We're all human. And we always will be. Unless, we end up getting like little parts of little robotic parts, surgically put into our body. We become half human, half robot, but still, I highly doubt that's gonna ever happen. I mean, technically it has happened, but you know what I mean. I just think that this. Sorry, it's still too early for me. I'm tired. I think that the way things are going now, we can only hope for the best. Because if things are not going to turn out the way we want them, and the only time they will do that is if we actually work hard for it, and the fact of the matter is that everything else is in God's hands. And he doesn't give us anything that he doesn't think we can't handle. But I know that there are families out there who are suffering a whole lot more than what we realize. Their kids are, gone because they fought in the stupid war. I know there's a lot of people out there wanting peace. I mean, come on, who agrees with me that the 90s years? I know you 90s kids are out there, but who agrees with me that the 90s were like badass? Even before that, we didn't really have much to worry about. We really didn't. We could go outside and not really worry about, getting ran over, or, being, it was rare that anybody got really kidnapped out on the street back then, and as kids, we could go out and play in the creeks by the house, and fish for crawdads, look for stuff, because I know I did that. When it came to, living with my papa on, the creek beside his house, his trailer, and me and my little brother, we used to go out there and we used to fish for crawdads and look for little shells and stuff. We used to have a blast doing it. Especially in the summertime. I mean, it was my favorite time of the year. It was the best part, of being a kid. Let me see if I can clear the sleep out of my eyes real quick. I feel like crap. I hope I'm not getting sick. But anyway, oh yeah, I'm definitely. Sorry. But anyway, we used to have so much fun. We used to, do all kinds of things, and I loved it. I really did. It just, I wish that everything wouldn't have to be the way it is. It's just, why can't we go back to a more simpler time when everything was, happy go lucky? I hate it today. I feel like I don't know. I feel like, the fact that even though we face what we do, that it's not going to get any easier than, what we've been facing. It's only going to get harder, and I can tell because, you've got so much issues out in this world today that a lot of us people don't even know what to do with. People want to sit there and look dumb on their asses, like, are you serious? Like, come on. Stop looking dumb on your ass and get up and actually say something. Do something to make the world a better place. Maybe, people just don't care anymore. I mean, yeah, I know that the world is going to craps, but still, it's our country. This is our home. This is our homeland, Americans. This is our homeland. We need to not give up on our homeland. We need to start doing more for it. We need to start, thinking or thinking of more ways to protect our country. I know that the people who had it before us, and I love my ancestry, I really do. And the fact that, I may not look it, but, there's Native American in me, and there's also Irish, but that's beside the point. But it's the fact that my Native ancestors, which are also everyone else's in this country, they had to give up their land because the white man had moved into their territory. And not so many of them were, thankful and, so forgiving of it, yeah, I can understand that the white man was actually looking for, better opportunity and, new places to explore and, basically, all that happy crap. But we then settled into a peaceful country. We've become a peaceful, sort of place. Land of opportunity, land of the free. How is that going to mean anything when, we've got people, wanting to, like, doubt our strength, let alone, just the fact that we can't protect our own country. Because some people, we've already got people out there doing that for us. People wake up and smell the damn roses and coffee beans. This is not going to go away on its own. It's not. We have the issues, and I say it like that because the fact is because they are issues. Some people just don't want to face them. I mean, why can't we have a peaceful community, a peaceful world. And the fact is that there is no terrorism. And, I would love to have a world like that. I really would. I mean, it's like me not saying that is basically saying that I can't stand cheese, or that I think Kenny G sucks, which is not true, by the way. I love Kenny G. uh, but it's we have our issues that we need to fix. And I don't I don't think I really feel like seeing that anymore. Sometimes I just want to shut out the world, and yeah, sometimes I do, because I don't want to hear about the terrorist attacks. Because every time I hear something bad that's happening to my country or another country, my heart breaks, because sorry, I see terrorism, terrorism, and excuse me, terrorism, and the wars that we are facing today. I mean, we've all got our own wars inside of us, but it's not as big as what we're facing in the actual real world. And I just think that all this fighting needs to come to an end. It really does. I'm tired of it. I really am. There's nothing you can really do. I mean, just keep doing what you're doing and going about your daily lives, because it's not going to change for you in a heartbeat. Just let our soldiers do what they do best. Maybe, I don't know if it's really Obama's fault. I don't know whose fault it really was, but just know that it was one of the president's faults for the reason why we have this war on terrorism. Without either one of them, we wouldn't be facing the issues we have today. We wouldn't be having more people suffering, more people losing jobs. Just because you say that there are more jobs now, just because there are more jobs now don't mean shit. We've got people out on the streets who have lost their jobs because the jobs that you created didn't need them. They lose their home. They lose their car. They sleep under a bridge. What are you gonna do? Our Congress needs to step up the plate. Quit being freaking liars and manipulators just to get what you want. The same goes with our president. I don't know you. And personally, I'd be afraid to know you. But it doesn't mean I won't hold back on how I feel and speak my mind, because she'll get an earful. But it's just the fact that I feel like it's just like the people who control our country don't care. That's what I feel like. I think that they feel like they want more control instead of, just basically giving us the control we need to, be able to make our world a better place. I wish we could. It'd be nice. Okay. Kind of get that off my forehead. All right. But, it's like maybe if we look at things with a little bit more perspective, maybe we can actually find a way out. You never know. But anyway, that's all for now. I might see you guys later. I might post or something, maybe even go live. So have a good day, and welcome to my world. Thanks for stopping by.